A world where money doesn't exist. In this world, people don't use cash, credit cards, or bank accounts. Instead, they use the time left in their lives to buy everything. A cup of coffee costs a few minutes. A bus ride costs an hour. Even paying rent means giving away part of your life. And there's one terrifying rule everyone lives by. The moment a person turns 25, after that, a 1-year countdown appears on their arm. From that day forward, their remaining time starts ticking away. If that timer ever reaches 0, they die instantly. In this world, there are two kinds of people, the rich and the poor. The rich own hundreds of years and live luxurious lives without worrying about death. Meanwhile, the poor people often have only a few hours or days left on their clocks and must work constantly just to earn more time and stay alive. One of those poor people is a young man named Will. He lives with his mother in Ghetto City, a crowded area where thousands of poor families struggle to survive. Here, everyone constantly checks the timer on their arm because every second matters. One bad day could mean the end of your life. Today is a special day. It's Will's mother's 50th birthday. Because people stop aging at 25, she still looks like a young woman. The only reason she has survived this long is because she has spent her entire life working hard to earn enough time to stay alive. Wanting to make her birthday special, Will works extra hours to buy a bottle of champagne for his mother. Seeing this, Will's mother became very happy and told Will, "I want to see my grandchildren. Why don't you date a girl?" But Will simply smiles. In a world where people are always running out of time, thinking about the future feels almost impossible. Then, Will's mother tells him that the electricity bill has increased again. If she pays it, almost all of her remaining time will be gone. That is why she asks Will to wait for her at the bus stop tomorrow. She wants to take some time from him before her own time runs out completely. Before leaving, she transfers 30 minutes into Will's hand so he can buy himself a good breakfast. After that, they say goodbye to each other and leave for their work. Then Will heads to work and immediately notices something strange. The price of everything has doubled overnight. Nobody was warned. Nobody had a choice. The poor are being squeezed harder than ever. That evening, while sitting in a local bar, Will notices a mysterious stranger surrounded by people. One look at the man's clock leaves him shocked. The stranger has more than 100 years remaining. In Ghetto City, that's practically impossible. Concerned for his safety, Will approaches the man and warns him. These streets are controlled by dangerous gangs. Criminals regularly hunt wealthy visitors, steal their time, and leave them to die. But the stranger ignores the warning. Moments later, Will's fears come true. A ruthless gangster named Fortis storms into the bar with his crew. Fortis is one of the most feared criminals in the city, known for stealing years from anyone unlucky enough to cross his path. Realizing the stranger is about to be killed, Will secretly helps him escape and takes him somewhere safe, where the man finally introduces himself as Henry, a wealthy man from the rich district of Greenwich. What Henry reveals next completely changes the way Will sees the world. Henry tells Will that the system is working exactly as the rich want it to. Whenever poor people start earning enough time to survive, the wealthy increase prices, taxes, and living costs. A bus ticket becomes more expensive. Food costs more. Rent goes up. As a result, poor people lose time faster than they can earn it, while rich people continue collecting more and more years. According to Henry, the entire economy is built to keep poor people desperate and dependent forever. Will is completely shocked as Henry exposes the truth that he's over 100 years old and no longer wants to live in a world built on the suffering of others. Before leaving, he secretly transfers all 116 years of his remaining life to Will, hoping that someone young and brave might use that time to change the system. The next morning, Will wakes up and notices something unbelievable. His timer no longer shows hours, it shows years. More than 100 years have suddenly appeared on his arm. For the first time in his life, Will is rich. Now Will has finally enough time to save his mother from poverty. Excited, he buys flowers and rushes to meet her at the bus station. But while Will is dreaming about a better future, his mother is fighting for her life. After paying her bills, she discovers that the bus fare has doubled overnight. With only a little time remaining, she is forced to run home. What follows is one of the most heartbreaking moments in the entire story. Meanwhile, Will waits at the station holding flowers for her birthday. When she doesn't arrive, panic sets in. He starts searching for her. Then suddenly he sees her in the distance. She's running toward him. He's running toward her. Both stretch out their hands. Only seconds remain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just before they can touch, her timer reaches 0. She collapses right in front of him. Will can do nothing but watch. The woman he wanted to save more than anyone dies only inches away from his hand. At that moment, something inside him breaks. This wasn't bad luck. This wasn't fate. The system killed his mother. And for the first time, Will realizes he doesn't just want a better life. He wants revenge. Determined Determined to destroy the people responsible, Will travels to Greenwich, the richest district in the world. When he finally arrives, he can hardly believe what he sees. Unlike Ghetto City, nobody here worries about time. People casually spend years the way others spend pocket change. Bodyguards carry centuries on their arms. Wealthy families possess enough time to live forever. While exploring the city, Will enters a high-stakes casino owned by Philip Weiss, one of the richest and most powerful men alive. Philip controls massive amounts of time through his time bank empire. Curious about his luck, Will joins a poker game against wealthy elites. Everyone laughs at him. To them, he looks like just another outsider. But as the game continues, Will calmly outplays his opponent at the table, and one risky move completely changes the game. And before anyone realizes what's happening, Will walks away with more than 1,000 years. The victory catches the attention of Philip's daughter, Sylvia. Unlike her father, Sylvia has never truly seen how poor people live. She's fascinated by this mysterious newcomer, who seems completely different from everyone around her. But before anything can happen between them, a new character enters the story. His name is Raymond. Raymond is a timekeeper, basically the police of this world. His job is to investigate crimes involving stolen or illegal time. After investigating Henry's death, Henry was the man who gave all of his time to Will after Will saved him from gangsters, but he was later found dead under a bridge. Raymond believes Will is responsible and moves in to arrest him. Knowing he'll never receive a fair trial, Will escapes and takes Sylvia with him. As they flee together, Sylvia slowly discovers the reality hidden from her entire life. For the first time, she sees poverty. For the first time, she sees people living hour to hour. She learns about Will's mother and the countless innocent people dying because they simply run out of time. Eventually, she realizes something painful. Her own father helped build this corrupt system. From that moment on, Sylvia chooses to stand beside Will instead of her family. Together, they make a decision. If they truly want to help people, they can't just expose the truth. They have to fight back. So they begin robbing time banks and distributing stolen years among poor families. Across the city, people suddenly find hope again. Families who expected to die tomorrow now have years to live. To the poor, Will and Sylvia become heroes. But to the government and the wealthy elite, they become dangerous criminals. Massive rewards are placed on their heads. Powerful enemies begin hunting them across the city. Yet despite all their efforts, the rich continue fighting back. Every time Will helps people, the wealthy elite rise prices again. Soon, he realizes a painful truth. You can't defeat this system by stealing thousands of years. You have to steal millions. That's when Sylvia reveals one final plan. Inside her father's private vault is a massive time capsule containing 1 million years, the largest fortune in the world. If they can steal it and distribute it to the poor, everything could change. Risking everything, Will and Sylvia break into the vault and steal the capsule. Immediately, Raymond launches a relentless chase, but after a desperate race across the city, the pair finally reaches Ghetto City and distributes the entire fortune among ordinary people. Within hours, everything changes. The rich begin losing control, the poor stop fearing death, and the system that ruled society for generations starts collapsing. Raymond finally catches up to them, but in his obsession with stopping them, he forgets to refill his own timer. Seconds later, his clock reaches 0, and he dies. But Will and Sylvia aren't safe either. Both of them are now running out of time. As Sylvia collapses with only seconds remaining, Will desperately runs toward Raymond's abandoned car, grabs the stored time inside, and races back. At the very last moment, he reaches her, just in time. He transfers enough time to save her life. Together, they watch as millions of people finally gain the freedom they were denied for generations. The rich no longer control time. The poor no longer live in fear. And for the first time in history, everyone finally has a chance to truly live. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more movie recaps. Thank you for watching.